Standard 12th Business Mathematics Exercise 7.2 8th question. A car hiring firm has 2 cars. The demand for cars on each day is distributed as a Poisson variate with mean 1.5. Calculate the proportion of days on which first condition is neither car is used. Second condition is some demand is refused. Okay. So first we'll just declare it as let X be the Poisson variable denoting the demand for cars only, it is given. Okay, so denoting demand for cars. So given mean is equal to 1.5. The mean we'll just declare it as lambda, that is equal to 1.5. Poisson distribution the formula is P of x is equal to x, which is equal to e power minus lambda into lambda power x divided by x factorial. So this is your formula. So your first condition is neither car is used. So that is the meaning is no car is used. Okay. So your first subdivision P of neither car is used. So that is equal to no cars are used. So you can write it as P of x is equal to 0. Now you can substitute here in this formula. So you get it as e power minus lambda is 1.5. Okay, so e power minus 1.5 into lambda power x. So lambda is 1.5, power your x is here 0 divided by again x factorial. So we'll get it as 0 factorial. So which is equal to e power minus 1.5. 1.5 power 0. So anything to the power 0, your answer will be 1 divided by again 0 factorial, your answer will be 1. So that is equal to, you will have e power minus 1.5. So you'll have to find this value from your table. Otherwise in some sums they will be given in your bracket. Okay. So here it is not given. So we'll have to find the value for e power minus 1.5. So e power minus 1.5, which is equal to, first we'll just write it as 1 divided by e power 1.5. So now this value we'll have to see it in your table. In your book it is given in your page number 285. So 1 divided by, just see in your book. So 1.5 we need it. Okay, so here you got 1 and 0.5, here you will have your 0.5. You can see, I think 0.5 is 0 is there. So 1.5 means your 1 is here, straight down to that, and your 0.5, this value you will have to take it. So just take the value from there. It is 4.48168907. Now you can use a calci and divide it. 1 divided by 4.48168907. So the value will be 0.22313. So that you can write it to your 4 decimal point. So your answer will be 0.2231. Since this is less than 5, you can remove that number. So your value for e power minus 1.5 will be 0.2231. E power minus 1.5, you have got the value 0.2231. So your answer will be 0.2231. Second subdivision, some demand is refused. Okay, so probability of some demand is refused. So normally when it will be refused is, they have got only 2 cars. If the customer asks more than 2 cars, so they won't be able to provide the facility, so then it will be refused. Okay, so the firm will refuse the order. Okay, so you can write this as P of demand is more than 2. So when it is more than 2, they won't be able to provide the facility, so they will be refusing. Okay, so which is equal to P of X is greater than 2. So more than 2, we can write like this as P of X is greater than 2. So more than 2 means it can be 3, 4, whatever it is, because up to the limit is not given. So more than 2 can be written as 1 minus P of X is less than or equal to 2. So you can use this property, that the property is P of X is greater than small x means you can convert it into 1 minus P of X is less than or equal to small x. So you can use this property and convert like this. Okay, so now you can proceed it. 1 minus up to 2 you should have it. So that is P of X is equal to 0 plus P of X is equal to 1 plus P of X is equal to 2. So which is equal to 1 minus, now P of X is equal to 0, you will have to substitute in this formula, your lambda value, just written it there 1.5. Okay, so your first part is e power minus lambda, so minus 1.5 into lambda power x. Okay, so lambda is 1.5, power x is here 0 divided by 0 factorial. So that is your first part. Okay, your second part is P of X is equal to 1 is there. So wherever you are given 0, just give 1, so that will be the second part. Okay, so that is plus e power minus 1.5 as it is. Again this 1.5 power 0 we have got, so we will have to replace it with 1 divided by again 0 factorial, just write 1 factorial. Now going to your third part, they have given you P of X is equal to 2 is there. So wherever you have given 1, just give 2, that will be the third part. Okay, so that is e power minus 1.5 into 1.5, the whole power 1 is there, so replace it by 2 divided by again 1 factorial, you can write it as 2 factorial. Now we are solving as 1 minus e power minus 1.5, 1.5 the whole power 0, anything to the power 0 it will become 1 divided by again 0 factorial, the value is 1. Okay, plus e power minus 1.5, again this e power minus 1.5 as it is, 1.5 the whole power 1 will be 1.5 only divided by 1 factorial, answer is again 1, plus again e power minus 1.5 is there, so write that as it is. Now 1.5 the whole square, you will get it as 2.25 divided by 2 factorial is nothing but 2 into 1, so you will get it as 2. So which is equal to 1 minus, now you can see everywhere e power minus 1.5 is common. So I'll just remove that e power minus 1.5 out. Now write the rest inside. Okay, so 1 and 1 is there, so you can write it as 1 plus here already e power minus 1.5 we have taken it out. So only 1.5 will be there, plus again e power minus 1.5 we have just removed it outside. So we'll have 2.25 divided by this 2. So it is equal to 1 minus e power minus 1.5 into 1 plus 1.5 will become 2.5 plus 2.25 divided by 2, your answer will be 1.125. That is equal to 1 minus e power minus 1.5. We have got the value here. Okay, so just write that value here, 0.2231 into 2.5 plus 1.125 will get it as 3.625. Your next step is 1 minus. Now multiplying these two numbers, your answer will be 0.80874. Now subtracting 1 minus 0.80874, your answer will be 0.19126. That you can write it to your 4 decimal point as 0.1913. So this is the final answer for your 8th question.